My mother stole my inheritance for her gambling boyfriend. Now the IRS is taking her house while I watch from my debt-free apartment. The $87,000 whistleblower reward I received for reporting her tax fraud paid for my entire college education. Prepare poetic justice for the woman who told me you'll understand when you are older what love makes you sacrifice. Growing up, her boyfriends always came first. When I was 9, she emptied my birthday savings to bail out Mark after I do I. At 12, she sold my head to buy Tony concert tickets for their anniversary. At 15, she borrowed my car fund to help Dave start his business, Pern, which mysteriously failed 2 weeks after he received the cash. Each betrayal followed the same script: tearful apologies, promises to repay me, then accusations that I was too young to understand how relationships work. By 16, I'd learned not to expect anything back. Then Bram died. Her will was clear: $65,000 for my education held in trust until I turned 18. Mom was the trustee, a decision Grandma would regret if she could see us now. 3 days after the funeral, Ryan moved in. Atrick, the others who at least pretended to work. Ryan was openly parasitic, Pern to playing video games, while Mom worked double shifts cleaning houses. His only talent was convincing Mom he was always on the verge of striking it rich. Baby, this poker tournament has a $100 K prize pool, he'd say. I just need the entry fee. Mom's eyes would light up at the possibility. We could finally get out of this neighborhood, she'd whisper, reaching for her wallet. 2 months before my 18th birthday, I checked the trust account balance. 0. When confronted, Mom didn't even try to lie. Ryan needed it more than you do, she shrugged. College is a waste anyway. Look at me, parent, I make good money without some fancy degree. I stared at her speechless as she continued justifying the theft of my future. You can get loans like everyone else, she said, waving dismissively. I've given you everything for 18 years, you owe me this. That night I overheard them through the wall laughing about my reaction. Kid's so dramatic, Ryan said, acting like we stole her kidney instead of cash he didn't even earn. Mom giggled. We deserve a vacation after dealing with her attitude all these years. Something broke inside me, not just my heart, parent, my illusions about who my mother was. I remembered her boasting about her cash only cleaning business. The government doesn't need to know my business. She'd laugh. For years, she'd proudly evaded taxes on an income I now realized approached $70,000 annually. Had Ryan's unreported gambling winnings, and they were committing serious tax fraud. I spent 6 weeks gathering evidence, photos of cash payments, client lists, dates, amounts. I documented their spending, Ryan's new anal, Mom's shopping sprees, their weekend trips to Vegas. I created spreadsheets estimating 6 years of unreported income totaling over $400,000. The IRS whistleblower program was surprisingly straightforward. 3 months after my submission, Mom received the audit notice during Ryan's birthday dinner. I watched her face drain of color as she read the certified letter. What does it mean, comprehensive audit? She asked me, hand shaking. Probably nothing, I lied. Maybe a random selection. The IRS moved efficiently. They froze accounts, placed fines on the house, and demanded back taxes plus penalties exceeding $300,000. Ryan vanished overnight, taking Mom's jewelry and credit cards. He said he's coming back, she sobbed. He just needs time to figure things out. He never returned. Mom lost everything: parent house, car, savings. She now lives in a studio apartment and works 3 jobs to make her IRS payment plan. Last week she called me. Someone must have reported me, she said bitterly. Probably that jealous bitch Diane from down the street, maybe, I replied. Or maybe it's like you always told me, parent, eventually. We all pay for our choices. The whistleblower reward covered my entire education at the state university. I graduated last month with a finance degree in zero debt. I never told Mom where my tuition money came from. Some lessons about sacrifice are best learned through experience. Some people think blood means you owe unlimited forgiveness. I've learned that sometimes the most valuable inheritance isn't money, Pert, it's the clarity to recognize when love has been replaced by exploitation.